Hey, 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 hey. How is everyone doing today? Is it's just a second. Take off my reading glasses there. I tell you what, I have not totally recovered from this Rona. It has kicked my buttocks. And because of that, I am taking another day or two before I start painting. I did finish something that I'd been working on before. Um, if you've seen in my Christmas, I had been doing diamond paintings, and this is one of them that I just finished just about 10 minutes ago that I've been working on. So as you come in, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, and that'll help me a lot. We're trying to grow the channel through more personal vlogging and more updates. So I did find out starting Monday I get to go back into some therapy. That'll help me because I can tell I'm not where I was 10 days ago. Blows my mind how the difference 14 days is. I can tell I'm not getting enough breath in the bottom lobe, so that's a big thing. But on a positive note, I haven't coughed as much today, so day's just getting started, but that's the ups for the day and the downs for the day. Now, if anyone has any questions, make sure you always put those in the tag box for me, and I can check those. I am trying to get used to this. Watch plenty of blogs or live streamers, so I should have some kind of experience. But it is different once you're starting. I don't have a normal tremble. All I have is a handheld um, tripod. That that's what I'm using. It's not the best. That is what I'm able to use. And so I have been using this. Like I said, it's a handheld tripod. And hopefully one day I can get one that trembles. That would really work. So like I said, I have finished the diamond painting. Good morning, Foxy Wolf. How are you doing today? I have finished the diamond painting. I have gotten big into these things. They're so much fun. This and all I had was like a little corner, and then you have to go back and make sure you haven't missed any beads or any beads hadn't come off as you're doing it. Um, One day I'd like to do like a tutorial on these. I have a particular picture that you can get custom, and it's a picture of my mom, my dad, and my two nieces. This ain't a couple years ago when my niece was in trying to make it here too. I'm still a little off. I haven't coughed as much, but I'm tired. I'm hurting. My back and stuff's really hurting. I can tell I'm not as strong, and so I'm trying to work on that. So, but no, on this diamond painting that we're working on, um, once I get the custom one and it's my own picture, I'm going to do a tutorial on it, creation day video, because these are fun and they're so mind relaxing. You really don't have to think. Just pick a bead, put on a number, pick a bead, put on a number. It's even easier than paint by number because the little bead just goes perfectly in the hose. Oh, it's okay. Um, I start therapy on Monday, and when I start on the therapy, they're going to try to start building back my strength. I had been out therapy for a while, and something that I found out, there's this, I don't know if it's just in the state of Kentucky or if it's a national thing, but if you were in a nursing home under Medicare and you contract COVID and they don't have to send you to the hospital and keep you in the nursing home, you go back on Medicare A, which entitles you to therapy. Now, I'm not sure how long you're on Medicare A. I guess you're on Medicare A until the doctors and the therapists say you've recovered. So, it's a little thing. I don't know if it applies if you have like a Humana supplement or something like that, but I'm straight Medicare and Medicaid, and so it works for me. So I'm actually going to get therapy to help me, so I'm really, really excited about that. I noticed my legs are hurting a whole lot more, and I'm not able to, I just don't feel like I can stand on them as long. So I've got to get that back. I don't know how long it'll take, so, but that's what I'm working on. Will, like I was talking about earlier, I am going to work on getting me a Trimble. I think that's how you call them. That has the shakiness cut down. Um, yeah, it is awesome. It's something, just blows your mind that you can have something as simple as a change in law helps you get therapy. But we can't change other things to make it where nobody gets sick. So I don't know. Um, it just blows. It just so many changes. You never know from one minute to the next what you're gonna hear, what you're gonna find out new that you get, new treatments. I did find out last week that the transition program is coming in next Thursday, and we're doing our interview. That puts me one step closer of getting out of here. And what I think I'm going to do is once I know what day I'm going to be able to get out of here and get in the apartment, and then know when I'm going to get to go to Pigeon Forge, I'm going to see if I can't, because I've missed so many people. And I've just watched so many people, and I think I'd like to do a meetup, and just whoever can get to Pigeon Forge for a day, just kind of meet up, do a couple of collaborations, and just enjoy a day of freedom that I haven't had in almost 3 years. March 7th was the day I went into quarantine. And that was the last day that I actually abandoned any of my art other than giving it away or mailing it. I have so much art that needs to be abandoned that there's enough for several collaborations. It would be fun to see what happened if we gave it all out and in Pigeon Forge and did it on different channels and seeing what kind of responses we got back. So that's something I'm thinking about doing. Make it just a one day, have a lunch at a park or meet and greet at a restaurant, and just spend that day abandoning stuff. And people that couldn't come, maybe we could work out where I can send you some pieces, or we can put some pieces out in your name, or who knows. We'll just figure that out as we go. Right now, I just got to get better and get out of here. And, um, yeah, just getting out of here. That's the big thing. And I just got the appointment for transitions. We talked to we had to get rid of my van because of how much we're paying on the van. And I talked to a van conversion company. They've got a little bit older model that's completely converted so that I could drive it, get my wheelchair in. My dad could get his wheelchair in. There'd still be room for other things, like if we went to grocery or we did go to Pigeon Forge, we could load the car. And yeah, I know, that's what I'm doing, is getting home. The van is one of the big steps in this because the van is half of my income. So me and my dad are going to go in together. What we're hoping is on Monday, getting news back from the gentleman, or if he doesn't get it by us by noon, I know I'm going to call him and find out if he's got the loan approved, loan and grant approved, because where we're going on a handicap van, we can get grants out of the state of Kentucky. So get that. Then when I meet them on Thursday, I'll have lower payments on the car. And then having lower payments on the car will help me be able to afford an apartment. And then they'll be working with me on help me find a place and move into a location. So it all gets going faster starting Thursday. The transition program is awesome. So if you don't know this, before I went into the nursing home for about 3.5 years prior to that, I had already been on assistance for like cooking, cleaning, driving, helping with doctor's appointments, grocery store, going to get my medications, helping me cook, help me in there, make sure I didn't fall, because I have a real bad history of falling. And so I already had that help. So what we're looking at is this transitions program, make sure those people are in place to help me with that. They help me find an apartment, and then they help me with the first month's rent, a down payment, groceries for a month, and then things like laundry detergent and personal care, shampoo and all that. And then they help with towels, wash rags, plates, forks, silverware, cups. They help with if you need a bed, which I have a hospital bed. If you need living room, couch, or recliner, which I have a recliner, lift recliner. They help with the recliner. Oh, they help you get a table, which I don't have, so they'll get me a table. They'll help me get a dresser. No, it's not going to be the greatest stuff in the world, but I will have all the basic needs. And then as I go along, if I want something like special, like if, say, I want a stand mixer or a blender, I can get those things separately. So it's a pretty good program, and I'll be talking to the woman more next week and learning more about it. I'm really excited. Now I just got to concentrate on recovering from the Rona. Rona is a kicker in the buttocks. It should be a song. Somebody needs to come up with a song. Rona is a kick kick it in the buttocks. um, so, as I get, recover from that, meet with them next week, get the car sold, and do whatever I have to do, get the car down to a payment I can afford, or just sell the car. Nothing else, just sell the car and not have that payment. Um, Either one's an ideal situation. I'm not torn on either way it is. It is a perfect van for conversion into a wheelchair van or a camper van. Perfect conversion. I just don't have any way of selling it. So that's how that is. Oh, that's cool, Foxy Wolf. Yeah, it's a really new. It's a program that's run in conjunction with the federal government. So it's a federal and state program. And one of the issues that I was running into is that I'm not old enough for traditional handicap housing that you would get out of in the nursing home, because usually they get you in apartments that are 62 and older. Because the consensus of the staff is older. Well, I'm not older, and because of that, they can actually use some of their little um, special things that come along with being federal government. Help me get into housing in places that I normally wouldn't be able to get in myself. So that's very helpful. I'd love if it turned out that I could get where my dad is. It's a wonderful place here in town. And that would be really nice because all the utilities are included. And there's also a place very close to the nursing home that all the utilities are included, and it's a third of your income. So that would leave me a lot of money left over just to live. Even if me and my dad split the car and the car insurance, we would still have plenty enough for both of us to get along. So, but it is time for the diamond painting reveal. And I'm pretty excited about this. I'm going to see if it'll let me tilt. It is still saying orientation is locked to rotate. So somebody's going to have to figure. Yeah, I do, but there's a lot of places here in town that are 62 and older. They're only 62 and older. There's not as many that are 62 and over and handicapped, which is insane to me because you would think it would be both, but they're not. So we're having to deal with, there's only certain places I can get into because of my age. And I should be able to be waived because of my handicap. So that's what we're hoping will happen, is that I can get this program involved and they can help me move from a handicap perspective into these houses that are 6'2" and over only. So there's that. Are you all ready for the diamond painting reveal? Or any other questions? I'll give it a second. This is, as you can tell, I'm getting better with live streams. You can also tell how tired I am. You can see the bags under my eyes. We had something, we have a gentleman here that screams all night. And that's not real good when you're trying to sleep to catch up your strength. He screamed all night long. Drum roll, okay. So I was working on this one before, and I'm gonna start it real close. And here we go. closer. That's the whole solar system. Earth in here. You really get a big picture of it yet this way. So there we go. That's the diamond painting I've been working on. What I plan on doing is, I don't remember. Yeah. Have you seen the other diamond paintings? So I thought I would do a little recap on them to show you the other ones that I finished, because I do not believe I got them on YouTube. I did get them on Instagram. Have to give me a second. I'm rolling across the room in my wheelchair. And it's fighting everything. It's hitting everything in the room. Okay, I didn't think so. Give me just a second. You hear a noise? It's just me in my wheelchair fighting, getting across the room, which is like going 3 feet. Pull out my magic box here. See? I'm I was thinking about showing this, and I was like, nah. I'm like, yeah, I'll show it. Alright. Oh, I missed that one. Okay, you don't do Instagram and Facebook. Well, I gotta show you these then. So, this was the very first diamond painting I'd ever done. And I'll show you this. This is the first diamond painting I did. This is like a 16 by 20. You know me, start big or don't start at all. And this one is for my front room. It really hit the light really shines off the diamonds. Okay, I'll move that now out of the way. And then I did this little series of 4. They're planets. There's a little small series of 4. Can't wait. These are started prepping what I'm gonna make my front room look like. And it's gonna be a solar, like, if you don't know this, I have a Abbott Star Trek collection. And it's ready to be displayed. So it's going to be in my front room. And then this is the last thing that I did was this waterfall. And they're really fun. I think if you have it up a little bit higher, you can only see it. I'll show you the planets a little bit higher. See how they stand out? Oops. I'm taking a day or so to rest on the paintings. Oops. Thank you. I'm taking a day or two, or probably not next week, but the following week. And in the meantime, I'm going to be working on a diamond painting. I'm going to show you which one I'm going to be working on. This is one that I want to give my dad, so you have to give me just a second, because I wasn't planning on showing these. But this is the one I'm going to be working on for my dad. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let me bring this around. It reminds me of the Smoky Mountains. So I'm going to do that next. And then I got a couple more waterfalls. I'll show you the other diamond paintings that I have. There's another waterfall. There's another one. This came in a series of 6. So the 4 small ones came together, the waterfalls came together, and then the 2 bigger solar systems are separate. So each one of those was separate. So there you go. That's what I'm going to be working on later. So, any questions before I call it a day? I am probably going to lay down and rest, because this live stream has been about the extent of my goal for today. I've been up like an hour and a half. I can tell my ability to stay up a long time just isn't hitting yet. I want to push myself to stay up as much as I can, but I'm a little bit more tired and worn out than I was before. Okay, cool. Well, I will see you tomorrow, and I'll show you how far I've gotten on the next one. Thanks for stopping by, and as always, happy abandoning.